I've always been fascinated by the human desire to explore. But why do we travel? Is it curiosity, necessity, or something more? Today we're going to take a mind-bending journey through time, exploring how travel has evolved from our ancient ancestors to modern-day nomads. And trust me, it's going to be a wild ride. Or is it? Well, that's where things get interesting. Let's start at the beginning. Well, not the very beginning, because, that would take too long. But let's go back, way back to our nomadic ancestors. These early humans weren't exactly booking Airbnbs or checking TripAdvisor reviews. No, they were following herds, searching for food, and basically trying not to become food themselves. But what if I told you that these early wanderers were setting the stage for all of human exploration? But then something amazing happened. Humans started to settle down, build civilizations, and get bored. Fast forward a bit, and we hit the age of discovery. Suddenly, everyone and their uncle wanted to find new trade routes and lands. It was like a really high-stakes game of hide and seek. But instead of hiding behind the couch, you might fall off the edge of the world. Then came the Industrial Revolution, and boy did things get steamy. And I mean that literally. The invention of the steam engine was like giving the world a turbo boost. Suddenly you could cross continents without having to worry about your horse getting tired. It was a game changer, sort of like how the internet changed, well, everything. But humans, being the overachievers we are, weren't content with just land and sea. We looked up and thought, hey, that looks like fun. And thus aviation was born. It started with some pretty sketchy looking contraptions, but before you knew it, we were jetting across the globe faster than you can say jet lag. Did you know that the first commercial flight in 1914 had just one paying passenger? Now we have planes that can carry over 800 people. And because the sky apparently wasn't high enough, we decided to shoot for the stars. Literally, the space age kicked off, and suddenly the moon wasn't just that thing werewolves howled at, it was a destination. And now we're talking about space tourism like it's a weekend getaway, which, when you think about it, is pretty mind-blowing. So, where are we now? Well, we've come full circle in a way. We're back to being nomads, but with Wi-Fi and ergonomic backpacks. Digital nomads are redefining what it means to travel, work, and live. Studies suggest that extensive travel can increase cognitive flexibility and creativity. So, in a way, travel doesn't just broaden your horizons, it might actually broaden your mind. And the future, oh boy, buckle up. We're talking hyperloops, flying cars, and maybe even teleportation. Okay, maybe not teleportation yet, but the point is, travel is evolving faster than ever. And at its core, it's still driven by that same curiosity, that same desire to explore and understand our world. Imagine a world where you could have breakfast in New York, lunch in London, and dinner in Tokyo, all in the same day. It sounds like science fiction, but it might be closer than we think, and that's where things get really interesting. So the next time you hop on a plane or book a trip or even just dream about your next adventure, remember, you're part of an incredible ongoing story, a story that's as old as humanity itself. Because in the end, whether we're ancient explorers or modern nomads, we're all just trying to answer that age-old question, what's out there? And isn't that pretty amazing? And as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Go Globetrotters Travel YouTube channel for all global travel topics and destinations.